guys, what's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning to all watching right now live. You're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. We host Vero G. Now, we usually do this in the nighttime, but we had a special request to do it in the daytime, doing to make sure, the scheduling is right. So there are times, requests that people want to have early in the day. I work around the schedule, so that's fine. But with that said, um, good morning, good afternoon when you get to see this later on. Also, good evening if you get to see this later on the show. After it gets put on live and everything. It's already live, by the way. I'm just saying, but when you see it later on, you're more welcome to all that said and done. But guys, you can also share, like, comment. We're live on YouTube, also Facebook, and also on Twitch. Also, I want to just announce before we start the show, it is Happy Pride Day. Now, before hold on, before I do that. Quickly, the QR code is in the bottom, so if you guys want to support anything to contribute to the show, you're more than welcome to do so on here. So prior to, let me go back to saying, officially Happy Pride Day. Yes, Happy Pride Day, everybody. I got my flag. Yes, Happy Pride Day. Those who are celebrating the parade today in Manhattan, have a fabulous day. Be safe out there. As you guys know, we're having safety precautions right now during to the situation with Iraq and Iran still. They said it was a ceasefire, but there's a lot of speculations going on. So with that said, please be safe out there. But prior to that, Happy Pride Day to all my beautiful, beautiful Pride family, my LGBTQ and plus family. To my loved ones, Happy Pride Day, and to my City Blue, Happy Pride Day. Yeah, so again, celebrate, and I hope everyone has a great time today on the show. So, on the show too, but also in the parade itself. So, Happy Pride Day! I got my flag here. Yes, I'm excited. Yay! All right, just wanted to add that quick before we continue the show. So tonight, or actually today, I'm used to saying tonight. Today we have an amazing guest. He is an artist, and his name is Loci Gemini. So we'll be having him very shortly on the show. So we know how we do in the show each and every day. Chat is open, guys. With that said in mind, I usually don't drink coffee, but this morning I'm gonna drink my café putero. I hope I said it correctly. I know Puerto Rican. I might fuck up the name. Putero. What do you want to call it? But I'm working on it. Gotta get my cup of coffee. It's early for me right now, so I'm trying to still wake up. Yes. So again, guys, chat is open. You're more than welcome to have a chat with me as well. Also, our amazing guest today. I'll say tonight on the show today. All right, so you guys know how to do it. Again, quickly, the QR code is on the screen. If you want to donate any way possible, you're more than welcome to do so on the show as we speak. So I am very excited, and let's get the show started. So with that said, you know how we should do. We're going to do quickly on announcements on here, and, take it from that point on, and that's it done. So let's get my friend Bob on the show and start the show. Yes.
Here, you're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show, and it is part of the announcement segment. So definitely come check out updates and much more.
Thank you, Bob. Appreciate that. Yes. So we don't have much announcements now, but let me just run through a few we have here. So with that in mind, you guys know each week I've been promoting this. We have a radio rotation for all independent artists watching now later on. It's open for all genres, from hip hop, rap, Latin, the list of all types of genres we have. Also R&B, electro pop, punk, pop, you call it. There's all different new genres and everything out there. So if you'd like to submit, you could definitely contact me on my social media, which my Instagram is @official Vero G. Also, like I said again, if you want to check it out yourself, the website is www.WhosNextNYCRadio.com. Again, so definitely go support that, and definitely go check that out if you guys get a chance to, with that said and done. So again, check out the website is www.WhosNextNYCRadio.com. So yeah. So like I said, just definitely check out the website and support it. And if we have submissions available now, you're more than welcome to contact me on my social media. If you have me on Facebook, all that said and done. So again, you're more than welcome to hit me up for that as we speak. So prior to that, let's see what we got. Updates, or actually announcements, as I say, right? So quickly, as you guys know, the man of the hour, Jason Murillo, is running officially in the ballot for city council for District 2 as under Republican Conservative Party. So as we speak, he has running a campaign. And if you guys, the QR code is there on the screen, if you guys would like to definitely donate or contribute any way possible for his campaign, just use the QR code directly in your phone. You can do so. Or if you can't, you can go to his website, which is www.jasonmurillo for New York or NYC for NYC for you. It's www.jasonmurillo4nyc.com. So definitely go check that out. You can check out all his amazing work he has done along with myself with the community work we've done for the past years, and to check out more what he does and what he wants to contribute to this amazing district as it is. So again, that is the website. That is the QR code. More than welcome to definitely check that out if you guys have a chance to, with that in mind, and definitely support it. Yes. So that's it for announcements right now. We're gonna get right into the next one, which is breaking news on the show. Hey, what's up, fucking Deli? Good morning. How are you? Yes, usually I'm not up this morning. So I had to get that coffee to get up 7 in the morning. Yeah, so with that in mind, let's get into breaking news. Power to the beer. That's right. Well, no, I had coffee. Coffee. No, the beer, no, not too much in that, but yeah. All right, so we're into breaking news. Hey guys, what's up? Just double check my notes. So yes, power to the cigarettes. I don't know. I don't smoke either, but I appreciate it. Can't be cracking up. All right, so guys, this is a breaking news part of the show. We usually give you guys a lot of details what's going on. So let me show you the first one we're talking about, which it's just unfortunate the minds of these situations are happening, and this world we live in is really just crazy, and we have to always be safe. Always be safe. All right, so first one on the breaking news. This is unfortunate. It happened to this young lady here. So basically, this happened in the Bronx. It states here a fatal hit and run incident occurred in the Bronx, where a 43-year-old man was actually it's a woman here, but I know that's a different story. But it states here a 43-year-old man was struck by a black Mercedes-Benz while crossing Western Avenue at East 168th Street. The driver did not remain at the scene. The victim, Kelvin Mitchell, later died at the hospital. The incident happened just before 1 a.m. on a Saturday. Surveillance video captured the moment of impact, showing the Mercedes speeding before striking Mitchell in the crosswalk. Wow, I see I'm still waking up. Crosswalk. Okay, and dragging him in a short distance. The NYPD is investigating the incident and seeking the driver. Now, again, this is the wrong photo, by the way. It's a man, but I just had to get an image of a car situation so you can see that. So forgive me for that photo, but it is a man that had fortunately passed away to this incident. Now, it states here it was located at Western Avenue at East 168th Street in the Bronx. Stated here as Saturday just before 1 a.m. Is a 43-year-old. The victim was 43-year-old. Who was named by Kevin Mitchell. It happened to be a black Mercedes-Benz that had unfortunately killed him. The driver had fled the scene, so he's actually wanted right now due to this unfortunate incident. Basically, states here the gentleman who passed away was crossing the street in a walk when he was hit by a speeding Mercedes. Again, it's still under investigation. It's unfortunate demise, and again, our condolences to him and his family. Again, the picture of the young lady, that's the wrong picture, so forgive me for that. But again, our condolences to his family at this time. All right, so we're going to another whole situation from this to that. So with that in mind, let's see. I hope I have the picture. If not, we'll just, it's unfortunate. I think I had the picture. Yes, it is. Oh my God. I'm like, where is it? Okay. So next one on breaking news. So apparently you guys know the MTA was apparently, it's $2.90 for the New York City Metro MTA, they call it Metropolitan. It's a whole thing with that. Anyway, so apparently you guys know it's $2.90 for the fare, either by train, bus, at the moment. So apparently they were supposed to raise it up, I think $3 or something by the summer. So apparently, as we speak right now, there is a freeze for the MTA. Now, states here, the MTA, which is also known as the Metropolitan Transportation Authority in New York City, is not currently free. Is not currently. Wait, they said it was supposed to freeze it. Okay, yes, they are actually. But it states here something else weird. It states here that it will be raising up instead of $2.90 to $3. I was actually saying that, but it did say it was a freeze. But I was saying something else weird. Anyway, so it says in fact there is planning a fare increase in August 2025. They said there's a freeze. Oh Lord. Anyway, this is what the news says. All right, a current base subway at fare bus is $2.90, and an increase will be $3. The fare hike is part of a broader effort to address rising operational costs and maintain transit services, according to the MTA. Now, I'm gonna have my soapbox moment because we all know if y'all live in New York City, okay, let's keep it real what it is. If you guys live in New York City, okay, you know the rise of everything's going up from rent to food, transportation alone, depending if you have a car or if you take the train, whatever. Um, you know, lifestyle, meaning if you go out, movies, like movies are over. Listen, I don't even go to movies anymore. The ticket alone for a movie theater is $20 and up. Okay, per ticket. That's not even including like if you want to get popcorn, drinks, whatever you call it. Listen, I'm a type of person. I rather get a bootleg, okay, or wait till it's on demand. It's cheaper. I'm sorry, I'm on a budget and I can't afford these luxuries of nightclubs and watered down drinks or the movie house, movie theater, call it, and nah, that I don't have that kind of expense right now for that. So listen, everybody's to each their own with that situation, but I think for me it's like, I am good. I mean, I don't know how you guys feel about that. The chat's open if you want to discuss about that as well. Um, you guys are more than welcome to do so as we speak. So you guys already know, yes. But yeah, unfortunately, the MTA situation is unfortunate because I don't know. To me, I think it's like they're doing the most, and it's just unfortunate. Really is unfortunate with the whole situation in hand. So you guys already know. But again, the chat is open. If you have anything to say about this, you're more than welcome to talk about this as well. About the MTA increasing the fare from $2.90 to $3. Yeah, think about that, people. So now you're gonna have to get a bike, get a moped, find another way to because when it gets to be $5, yeah, I'd rather start walking. God gave me legs, but I do it for free and walk. Fuck that. All right, so let's change up here quickly. I'm breaking news. Now, last one I'm breaking news is very devastating, by the way. This is a fire that happened in the Bronx this week. Again, our condolences to those who passed away. Double check. Yes. Okay. So apparently, states say a fire at an apartment building in the Bronx result in one fatality. Wow, I'm still waking up. Resulted in one fatality and several injuries, including 3 civilians in serious condition. The fire, which occurred on Friday evening, prompted an evacuation of the building in heavy smoke conditions. Firefighters battled the blaze for approximately 2 hours before bringing it under control. It states here that it occurred at the 5-story apartment building on Sheriff Street. Sheriff S. Bird Place in the Mount Eden neighborhood. Apparently, one man had died as a result of the fire, and several others were injured, including 3 civilians in serious condition. Residents were forced to evacuate the building due to the fire and smoke. This is sad. Again, our condolences to that one person that passed away. Oh boy. It states here as well, the fire was characterized by heavy smoke and flames, making escape difficult for residents. The New York City Fire Department responded to the scene and worked to extinguish the fire. The cause of the fire is currently under investigation, and the fire displaced numerous residents and caused significant damage to the building. It's unfortunate, people. I tell you, life is too short. That's why I say, when you're out there doing something, just be careful at all times. And with these buildings, it's just unfortunate, the minds of what's happening in that. So, again, our condolences to that person who's passed away in that. And it's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate with that. All right, so let's change up the mood a little bit, and we are going to my favorite parts of the show. It's celebrity gossip or celebrity news. So let's get right into it, everybody. You know how we do on the show. That's right. Yay! Let's get right to celebrity news.
Audio Jungle.
All right, guys. So celebrity news. I got the scoop for you guys. I bring the tea, and the tea is hot, baby. Yeah, it's really overtime today. So with that in mind, let me give y'all some of that tea today. Let's spice it up a little early in the morning for you guys, as you guys know. So let's get right to it. So apparently, we guys see here, Kanye West, also known as Ye now, apparently released the song or single, as you call it, which is called Free Diddy. Yes, it's a real song. Anyway, it's called Free Diddy. Of course, you know the whole scenario with his father, King Combs, and Chris Combs, and all the kids' father, who apparently just update you guys on that because that's supposed to talk about that briefly. So I will do that maybe after I get beyond the song. We're going to talk about the P Diddy case as well. Update you on that. But again, with that said, they had closing statements this past Friday, or this Friday that's just passed. Right now, the jury are having deliberations to see what's the fate of Puffy or P. Diddy Combs. So as we speak, this is the right timing because he just released this with his son, King Combs, and also Northwest, who's on the song called Free Diddy. Let me update you guys on that. So it says here, Ye and Sean Combs' son, King, released Never Stop. And actually, this is one called Free Pity. Yeah. That's the album, by the way. It's an EP album called Never Stop, and including a song called Free Diddy. Wow, I'll say Free Diddy. Oh, Lord. Anyway, so states here, Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, and Diddy's son, King Combs, have dropped a surprise EP titled Never Stop. The embattled rapper and Puff's son released the project on streaming services at midnight Friday, June 27th. Ye served as executive producer, and Northwest, his oldest daughter, with ex-wife Kim Kardashian, is featured on the song Lonely Roads. Another track wrote in noting is Diddy Free, which includes the chorus. I'm not going to say that part, that word. Blank as ain't going to sleep till we see Diddy free. The release makes sense concerning Ye has been one of Diddy's most high-profile defenders throughout the latter's federal sex trafficking and racketeering trial, which is in. Hold on one second, guys. Yes, when it's in the midst of closing arguments this week. Ye pulled up to post-trial in Manhattan earlier this month. The rapper, who has been facing criticism over the repeated hate speech the last few years, told one journalist that he had come to show support for the disgraced Bad Boys founder. It states here, Sean Combs has been in the trial since May, facing allegations of sex trafficking and racketeering. Federal prosecutors have accused of him of managing an elaborate criminal ring aimed at facilitating his alleged freak-offs, drug fuel events where he allegedly coerced women, including his ex-girlfriend Casey Ventura, to have sex with others. His legal team has denied all the allegations or charges, which Combs' attorney Tenny Cargos claiming in open statements. Sean Combs is a complicated man, but this is not a complicated case. We take full responsibility that was domestic violence. Domestic violence is not sex trafficking. Diddy's family has remained firmly in support of him, which his daughter is attending his trial on Thursday, June 26th. So that was it. I don't know you guys how you feel about this, but it's up to the God and the fate of the jurors to descend on his situation. I personally, my suggestion is he's going to serve time because racketeering, RICO charges, prostitution is illegal. And it's unfortunately it's true. He used his empire to control people and, do what he has to do. So again, chat's open. See if you want to say everything about this situation, let me know. All right, so from that situation, let's go to a different situation. Oh, excuse me. Again, Riri, she is killing it. I'm loving her. She is out there glowing. I'm loving it. She's expecting her third child with Her husband, ASAP Rocky, were there in the picture right there with their amazing older child, Riot. So let's get right to it. So it states here, Rihanna shows off her growing baby bump in an unbuttoned shirt as she joins partner ASAP Rocky and their one-year-old son, Riot, at AWGE show during Paris Fashion Week. Rihanna showed off her growing baby bump in an unbuttoned shirt as she joined her partner ASAP Rocky and their son Riot at the AWGE show during Paris Fashion Week. The pregnant hitmaker, 37 years old, arrived after for her rapper boyfriend's boyfriend, not husband, creative agency Menwear Spring Summer 2026 show in the French capital on Friday. Oui, oui. Anyway, Rihanna looked effortlessly chic for the show as she arrived in an unbuttoned blue and white striped shirt, which displayed her growing baby bump. That's right. She paired the shirt with a low-rise navy pleat mini skirt. Uh, Strappy white stilettos. Yeah, she's rocking it. I'm loving it. She just goes with the style. It doesn't matter what she's rocking. I'm loving it. And gray slouch socks as well as a Dracula tote bag. The singer made her entrance carrying her one-year-old son, Ryan, who she shares with ASAP Rocky, who's 36 years old, along with their other son, Rizza, 3. Oh, Raya's the little one. Okay, Rizza's the older one. Figure me. Anyway. So, meanwhile, as ASAP Rocky sported a striking black leather zip-up jacket complete with a bright orange inside lining, as well as a baseball cap with a chain. Later in the evening, the pair was seen heading out for a night in the executive La Arc nightclub in Paris. Rihanna returned. She turned heads in a daring cut-out black maxi dress that showcased her blossoming baby bump, where A$AP Rocky kept it cool in a black leather jacket and matching trousers. The couple looked relaxed and happy as they held hands while leaving the swanky venue together. Earlier in the day, the couple put on a stylish display on Friday as they attended the Dior show. Yes, that is amazing. That's amazing. So yeah, okay. Yeah, just trying to mention that. Okay, real quickly, she paired the base of her outfit with a brown and blue patterned coat and gray trousers, adding a further splash of color with brown sunglasses with a clear frame. The star kept it cool by wearing her hair up in a messy updo, emphasizing her extravagant choice of jewelry, which included a striking Mario Lost pearl necklace worth a staggering $70,000. Oh my God. Anyway, A$AP Rocky, 36 years old, whose real name is Raheem Mayers, wore a blue shirt and jeans, similarly adding splash of color with a red, blue, and green Dior tie. Interesting. Listen, I wish I had that kind of money blow. Oh my God. Girl, you look good either way, Rihanna. God bless you and congratulations on your third child. Child. With her baby daddy or fiance or boyfriend, A$AP Rocky. All right, last on. Actually, I got an updating breaking news too on celebrity news, so I'm gonna do that quickly on here as well. But also here, as we see on the next picture, we have here Rob Kardashian and his lovely sister, Khloe Kardashian. Actually, I love her. Out of all the sisters, she's really the one I love the most. All right, so apparently it states here, Rob Kardashian said a birthday message to his sister Khloe Kardashian proves their bond is unbreakable. All right, so let me give you the information. Rob Kardashian is keeping up with a special occasion. Indeed, the Kardashian star celebrated his sister's Khloe Kardashian's 41st birthday with a sweet photo on social media. Happy birthday to, he states here, quote unquote, happy birthday, my baby. Rob wrote on his June 27th Instagram stories, which featured a throwback of him and Khloe twinning in demi outfits as kids. He fitted, including a few dancing and teary-eyed emojis before adding, "Yay, I love you so much." It's so cute. His tribute didn't stop there, as 38-year-old who shares daughter Dream ate with ex-Black Diamond. Oh wow, scratch that. Ex-Black China. I don't know all these people's names. Also posted a photo on Khloe bonding with their late dad, Robert Kardashian Sr. That, quote unquote, he states here, "Dad will be so proud of the woman and mother you have become." He continued, "I am so proud of who you have become. You have the biggest heart of anyone I know, and I love you." Quote unquote. That's so beautiful. And true to the family's birthday tradition, their celebration wouldn't be complete without messages from Kim Kardashian, Kourtney Kardashian, and Kris Jenna. The Posh founder, 46-year-old, kept the throwback vibe going out on her Instagram stories, sharing a clip of her and Chloe, mom to True. That's her kid, by the way. Mom to kids True 7 and Tatum 2, with her ex Tristan Thompson playing fighting on their former reality show. Every picture that I took of you, I laugh out loud because each of you has such a that's beautiful feeling of story behind it. She wrote, that is so cool. I like this. There's really no words to truly describe you or Avon. We don't need no words. We get it. We just get it. I love you forever and for all the eternity. I couldn't imagine my life without you. As my sister, wishing you a very happy birthday. Meanwhile, Kim honored her younger sister's trip around the sun with a recent photo of them and Courtney on the beach. Quote unquote, happy birthday, Queen, coax the 44-year-old, caption the carousel. This is no one like you. The way you live your life, the way you are the best mom. You make it all look so easy and fun and make time for all of us. I love life and you can't wait to see what this life will bring next year because you deserve it all. Chris also gushed over the daughter's personality, describing Chloe as quote unquote supportive, thought, generous, and loving. That is amazing. I there's times, that family has its moments, but I think for the most part, they have their flaws. I mean, nobody's perfect, but I just love how they do things in that scenario. All right. Also, quickly, this actually not celebrity news, but it actually is breaking news. So I want to add it on here on the show. I just found this out this morning. As you guys know, the young gentleman, unfortunately, who passed away a couple of years ago, they went junior. In the Bronx, who had the slashing, and I forgot where it was at, by East 170th Street. The Bronx was that building on the corner. So I just found out this morning, the guy who murdered him had been officially murdered in jail. Karma is a bitch. So with that in mind, his name is Jonaki Martinez Estrella, also known as Pio, that's his street name, was found dead in his cell while serving a 25-year to life sentence. It states here, it was a tragic death. Like I said, the 15-year-old who passed away, Alessandro Jr. Guzman at the time. So again, he got his justice. Unfortunately, he did what he did, but now he didn't get to serve his time because he got murdered. They keep it what it is. He got, S.A. Not S.A. Freak me. Murder. Just keep it as S.A. Whatever. Murder. So you guys already know. And that's that for that. So again, we're going to take a quick break because we have a guest here in a few minutes with that in mind. If you have any questions or any comments or anything for myself, my guests, you're more than welcome to do so. Actually, before we go music break, let's get into Men's Health Awareness Month. And we're closing it out this Sunday with that because you guys know July is coming up, right? So yes, also a quick announcement. Again, guys, if you would like to be on the magazine, you're more than welcome to hit me up. I'm working on August issue now. June and July issue will be mixed together, so I'm working on that, finishing up as we speak. And yeah, and next to be a guest on the show, we have availability for July as well. So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to play a clip of a few experts on this matter. And, I think actually we have a few men who are having a discussion about this matter as well. Again, this is the Men's Health Awareness Month, and we want to elaborate this situation at hand. I think we have the video. I hope we do. Oh, God. Please tell me I have it. Yeah, we do. I'm like, wait a minute. All right, we'll be right back. You're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show with your host, Vero G. We'll be right back.
June is Men's Mental Health Month. I'm WRTV's Amber Grigley, and I spoke with two men putting together Men's Mental Health Week, which will start quarterly check-ins supporting men.
Well, I think the important thing is that too many men are carrying a load on their shoulder.
A load that John Harris says no one should have to bear alone.
As men, we're expected to do everything. But the one thing that they don't want us to do is speak about what it is that we're going through.
That I think is important for everyone to understand about men's mental health. 1 in 5 men experience a mental health issue every year, yet only 1 in 3 seek professional help.
An important statistic pushing Harris and Cameron Hunt to do more for men.
We're just stepping up to the plate, and we're coming into the swing, and we're trying to break generational curses.
Next Thursday kicks off Real Men Deserves Therapy, Men's Mental Health Week Summit.
Here's the beauty of it, it's free.
The week starts with cigars and convos, building up to the Men's Mental Health Summit that Saturday at Frederick Douglass Center.
It takes a village to be able to work inside of here and to be able to socialize in your community.
A village Patrice Stokes with Inspired on Purpose says is necessary to make a difference in the Hoosier State.
Indiana has one of the highest rates of suicide, but particularly when it comes to this topic, suicide rates among men are 3.9 times higher than women.
Patrice says working through the stigmas and creating a comfortable space for loved ones is key.
The landscape that we're dealing with right now, there are a lot of challenges and just the stress levels are very high. So being able to create safe spaces, I think, is so important.
We're just looking for men to come out, honestly, and just enjoy themselves, but more importantly, get the help that you need. Get that help. You're not by yourself.
Again, all events are free and open to all men. For more information on how to get involved, just head over to our website, WRTV.com, and search for this story. I'm Amber Grigley, WRTV.
All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that clip. Again, officially Sunday, we'll be finishing up the month of Men's Health Awareness Month. You guys know it's June. And then July will be emphasizing the importance of the next awareness we're going to discuss about on that show for July. So while we wait for our amazing guests to be on here, we're going to play a few tunes on here, and we'll be on the music break segment. As you guys know how we do each other week on the show. And I always try to, each week on the show, try to highlight other artists on here to have their moment on the spotlight. You know what that in mind. So you guys already know. So with that said, we're going to take a quick break on here. And we'll just sum it up pretty much. And before we have a guest on here on the show. So you guys already know. So with that in mind, we're taking a quick break here. Again, if you have any questions or anything of that nature, you could do so on the show here briefly. And, pretty much, yeah. All right, so with that in mind, we'll be right back. We're going to play a few tunes for you, and we'll be right back. All right, stay tuned. All right, people, we'll be right back. Your girl here, Vero G.
Hey, yo, this is Aunt Taylor, and you're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. Hey, yo, this is Aunt Taylor, and you're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Naira, and you're tuned into Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. Down here where the heat don't quit, where sweat runs slow and body sit. Them city lights don't shine where I lay, but the stars in the south light up a mile away. Something about when the breeze hit my skin, whispers of the tires pull me deeper in. Sipping sweet tea, but mine needs something stronger. Boy, I can tell you won't last much longer. Lean back, baby, let me set the mood. Southern where the moonlight glows, where lovers meet and nobody knows. Whisper in my ear and tell me what you crave. Boy, I'm about to take you where you can't behave. It's the southern lights, that southern love. Heat on my skin, star shining above. No need for city folk, need me a southern belle. Swagger like no one else, we do it so well. Down here, bring the real love around. This a vibe you can't catch out of town. So grind, so deep, that's how we do. Can't nobody love you like the South do, no.
No, no change. Violence every day. What can I say? No, no change. Hard to do. His praise to make it through.
They say church is a safe place. What about them 4 girls? Got the light taking the way in Alabama church. I look at the world different. Why we walking through it? Visitors taking pictures at big buildings. The Statue of Liberty. Don't know nothing about the history, about this crooked land. The beast is still watching. We never been free. Fuck praying to the Lord. We in the worst time. Can't you hear any niggas rhyme? Always killing all the time. Another body getting stuffed in the box like it's holiday Christmas. Sinners pass and look around like it's New Year. Jehovah passing watchtowers, preaching. Say the world is gonna be in the better place, like it's paradise. But my eyes don't see what your eyes, my eyes see hell.
No, no change. Violence every day. What can I say? No, no change. Hard to do. His praise to make it through.
The angel of death is flying around. Old folks home when they cross, singing to the Lord. Wanna make it home safe on these deadly streets. When they Houston lied to us and say the kids is the future. Where's that? All them 80 babies killing us. What brighter days they talking about? All I see is hearses. Going to graveyard site and bury more coffin. Got with young boys wearing dresses and makeup. That comfortable in their own skin. This generation is lost. I'm teaching my young ones not to be brainwashed. And there's no hope in this youngster. Wanna be gangster. Raised up and in the broken family. So you got no choice to walk on my automatic weapon to survive in this hopeless world.
No, no change. Violence every day. What can I say? No, no change.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. We just had to take a quick music break. You're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show with your girl, Vero G. Yes, yes. If you like those tunes, you could definitely go check that out. The first one I played was, but check the song. I want to make sure I get it right. Southern Night, Southern Love by the beautiful, amazing artist Niara, forgive me. Definitely go check her out on all digital platforms. And the last one we played was actually a song called No Hope by our artist Real Lyrics featuring myself, Vero G. So definitely support that if you can. It's on his album. It's out now. It's called Evolution Volume 1. So definitely support that. It's out now on all digital platforms. So I'm honored here today. We usually don't do it too early, but I had a request. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it work. So I'm excited. We have an amazing guest here. He's an artist. He goes by Loci Gemini. I hope I said it correctly. Loci Gemini, and I cannot wait to have him on the show. He's here now. So furthermore, I'm excited. We have a lot to talk about. I checked out his music, really dope, and we're gonna play a few of his videos as well on the show here as well. So further ado, let's get him on the building. He's here, and I'm excited. Yes, yes. Let me get hold on. I got you. Welcome. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine this fine morning. How about yourself?
Doing good. Half asleep, but I'm still there. I'm still there. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you, man. Yeah. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. Let's get it. Let's get it. So let's start from the beginning. Tell the viewer. I know you are an artist, but tell the viewers and listeners watching now a bit about who you are as Loci Gemini.
Loci Gemini. I started really making music when I was 18. Just started just doing instrumentals, going on instrumentals, playing freestyles, and then just to perfect my craft. And then throughout the years, I started to now like get into the business side of it. Now that my craft is pretty good to par. Uh, but yeah, I'm based out of Tennessee. Just you know, getting my music out there, basically.
Okay, cool. Because I checked out your stuff. I was like, this is really dope. So we're gonna talk about it in a minute, but I was like, yes, you need to get like seen out more, like and let people like support. And but we're gonna talk about it in a few minutes with that. Prior to that, so let's say who was like your top 3 to 4 musical influences in your life?
One is a renowned artist at the time of where I was born, which was Montgomery, Alabama. His name was Kurt Monster. I've been around him more than once. That was one of my influences as far as music goes, as far as his storytelling and how he delivers his music. In that same space is Lil Wayne and Kendrick Lamar as far as storytelling and bars go.
Love that. That's what's up. And like real quickly to add to that, a lot of people mention he's like the modern day Tupac. If you hear his like poetry and the way he talks about certain things, social justice and that sorts. And
most definitely.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like he's like our modern day version of it.
Right. With his gritty, he got a gritty attitude like Tupac's. How Tupac performed on his music as well. I pretty much understand.
Definitely. Do you have like any few more influences you want to mention on me as well?
That's about it. Honestly,
okay.
That's about it.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. Sounds good. So your music is amazing because everybody has different types of style. As you know, you are a rapper, but I like how you have different types of styles to it, and the messages you come across are, excuse my French, you could curse here by the way, real shit, what I mean? And you talk about real stuff that we need to hear more of, especially in our communities, and talk about things that we're motivating other people as well. So talk about that as well. We're gonna also show in a few minutes your videos, which I select these because I really felt they were really targeted to talk more about in situations. We're gonna play in a bit. One is called Cruise Control. That's your latest one that's out. The song. Also The Potential and GYST, which is also by Get Your Shit Together. So before we get into those songs in general, like what inspires you with your songwriting process?
Basically basically, I whatever I feel at the time, I write it down, and it doesn't even necessarily has to. I have to finish a whole verse. I'll have like half a verse that was done about a year ago, and then I'll just come back to it and finish it off. Due to like anything that I've experienced through life and stuff like that, and just critique that into a verse or into a song. That's in what's left is the beat, and whatever beat that basically fits the tone of my verse, if that makes any sense.
Gotcha.
And and that's that's how I complete my song.
I like that. And it's good because you said a lot of times it's personal things. It's things that you see that really reflect on what you want to discuss about. And I think for the most part, you're like, to me, you're kind of like a new version of, well, modern day version of it, Tupac, because of the fact that your music resonates with people that are going through the struggle or going through tough times. And I seen that in your music, the catalog, and I was like, this is real deep stuff. And you need to talk more about that, because sometimes people don't really see the struggle. They don't see what, people talk about the modern day, what drugs, sex, all that. But you're different because you stand out with more talking about social justice issues. But we need more of that.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. It's just what I go through in life. Go through in life. Whatever I think about, I just put it on paper.
I love that. I love
Most
that.
definitely. I appreciate it though.
You're
Most
welcome.
definitely.
Anytime. You're welcome. So prior to that, what types of genres you want to kind of tap into besides hip hop?
Nothing that comes to mind. R&B, R&B maybe.
Okay.
R&B maybe. Yeah. I would go into R&B if in the future. It's not thought of right now, but if I were to, it would go to a little bit of R&B to mix my R&B with rapping. Sort of like how J. Cole did 2014 Forest Hill Drive on some of his songs.
Oh wow.
Yeah, most definitely how he mixed his singing with his raps. Most definitely. I would go into something like that, maybe. Not
Okay.
full R&B, but a mix of the two.
No, I mean, listen, you gotta blend it. I like that. You gotta try something different. Get the ladies. Be a little smooth with your music. Like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm the
Right,
penny
right.
dropper. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I love that. I love that. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. So prior to that, do you have any upcoming other projects or any shows you got going on?
Yes, I do have a project that's coming up soon, very soon. No date to be said of, but I do have one, and I have a magazine placement in 24 Hip Hop Magazine.
Oh, congratulations!
Most
Awesome.
definitely, most definitely,
Oh,
most
this is amazing.
definitely.
Okay, cool, cool. So, is there any live performances you're working into that right now, as of this year?
I'm working on that. I'm working on getting some more shows in. And yes,
Okay, cool,
yes.
cool. Awesome. Are you willing to travel to different states and stuff like that, or?
Oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely. I love to travel anyways. I love to travel anyways, and that fits me going into shows. But just want to get people to know me more, know me more, and I can go head on into it. I'm just working things out basically
Okay, listen,
into it.
I love that. Give it time, and everything will be put together with time. With time. Don't mind that.
Yes.
That's an extra arm there. I'm working on it. We live. Sometimes things happen out of nature. You're like, just go with it. Just go with it. That's not my arm. My arms are here.
Yeah.
Like, what just happened? Don't worry about this line. But for the most part, I'm sorry. For the most part, like I said, you're doing great. Your music is amazing. We're gonna, like I said, in a few minutes, we're gonna play your 3 songs, your 3 radios. And these songs are already out on all digital platforms. Is that correct?
Yes, all digital platforms.
Okay, awesome. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Yes. So before we play that, like I said, I know you're getting everything's in order, things in, it's, you're just focusing on the year, give it time with the projects and other things that you said you're going to be put on with that. Is there something else you, besides musically, you want to definitely tap into?
I want to tap into more of merch as well, into a clothing line as well.
Hello? Where did he go? He was just here. Oh, come back. Oh, there he is. I was like, what happened?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard before I got, I was like, what happened?
Like I said, I was going to get into merch as well. As far as the music, I want to blend my clothing brand with my music as well. Most definitely.
Okay, cool. I mean, that's like dope because you kind of like mix, like I said, blending in your music with the merch, and then have people like represent your brand. That's really cool.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Prior to that, let's talk about your name. How did you get your stage name, Loci Gemini? I was trying to figure that out. Yeah.
It was Loki. I'm trying to see if I can remember. At 18, I wanted to decide what my name should be. So at the time, I was big on anime, and I decided, let me go to a Japanese generator online, and I ended up typing in my name, my first name, and my first name is in Japanese is Lamochi, and I ended up getting LOCI into it. And for years, I was just called Loki. And then once I started getting into streaming and stuff, I noticed that everybody is almost a handful of people was using Loki. I just added Gemini to the end. Mm-hmm.
That is so cool. And I like how people are creative with their stage names or what they call it. And that's really, it makes me more unique with that,
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I love that. So before we play your songs, like I said, you got the projects coming up, you got new stuff working. Is there anything, because usually on the show, I love to get an exclusive on here before you give it to anybody. So if there's anything you haven't told anybody yet, please let me know. I'd love to get an exclusive on here.
I don't have anything that's very exclusive. I think I told everything. I have an upcoming mixtape EP coming up.
Yes.
And I have merch on the way.
Okay, damn.
It's coming soon.
To get something. I was like, give me something.
I'm an open book, more like a notebook right now. Oh, okay. But it's getting there.
I got you. I understand. Okay, cool. So we're gonna play right now the 3 videos. The first one I mentioned is called Cruise Control. The second one's called The Potential, and the third one is called, it's abbreviated GYST, which means Get Your Shit Together. Yep. So don't leave yet. We'll be right back, guys. You're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show with our amazing guest today, Loci Gemini. So definitely, if you like his music, support it. It's on all digital platforms, and support his amazing craft with that said and done. So we'll be right back. Stay tuned. And guys, share, comment. If you have any questions as well, chat's open as well, and all that said and done. So we'll be right back. Yeah. Don't leave it.
Oh, most definitely won't.
Okay, cool. We'll be right back.
As you can see, this is my bitch right here. This is my baby. She ain't the flashiest, but I'll make sure it's spectacular. You feel me?
Low key, kids it low. Yeah, I'm hot, time to skedaddle to the gym. Going calisthenics, pull-ups with some dips. Working out ways to grab the chips with the extra dip. My life feel like a movie, grab the clips. Invest in yourself, don't need nobody else. Exclude the people that's been with you when you was going through hell. Poker face, they don't see the cards that I dealt. Quiet as kept, Leap of faith I left. Either you gon' see death or grow some wings. Man, I'm trying to fly high, young dragon, seeing his dreams, and go to that motherfucker anytime that he please. This the Gemini, we gon' make sure the Gemini shine. I'm on my grind, get rich or die. Leave that wildin' shit for the mother niggas, cause my ego to the side along with this 9. Going to the range to make sure my aim's right. Uber everywhere till I got myself a ride. The caddy with the factory rims is not flashy, but I make sure it shine. Ladies step into the wood, they know it's smelling right. I leave no stone unturned when I rap about what's mine. If we ain't on the set of mine, we can't coincide, but we can coexist. You do you while I pop my shit. Though it's not much, but enough to turn it into something and put it on the beat and making sure that shit is bumping. Me and Cuzzo pull up to the function, drinking Hennessy till I get the sick stomach. There's no other rapper quite like I. Otherwise, tell me who done it. I'll wait.
Welcome back. I just realized there's no audio for the 2 videos, which is weird. So if anything, if possibly I could get the audio tracks. Yeah, I just realized that too. I'm like, wait a minute. I actually previewed it before we had this on the show, so it's weird. If any way possible, I could get the 2 audios for that. For the GY, double check, hold on, GYST and the potential, please. You guys could send that to my email, or you could private chat me or hit inbox me or let me know, because that's weird. Usually I have the music already queued up and ready, so that's a first for that one. Yeah, but other than that, like I said, we just played the first song, which is called Cruise Control. You could definitely go check that out on the I think it said all the digital platforms, from Deezer, I think Tidal, Apple Music, I believe Spotify, and all the other platforms as well with that. So definitely, it was so weird. I don't understand. I'm gonna see if anybody could send me, or I'm gonna try to convert it real quickly on here. That's so weird. I never experienced something like that before. Let me try to do this real quick to see if we could try to put it on the MP3 format on the show. So we would take a quick break. If our guest is not on here, let me just play some more tunes for you guys, and we're gonna try to get on the MP3 version of the song, because it's so weird. I can't hear it. I don't understand that. That's the first time for that. But again, we'll be right back, guys. You're watching Vero G Spotlight Radio Show with your host, Vero G, and our amazing guest for today, Loci Gemini. So let's take a quick music break, and we're going to try and get that situated for him on the show. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Send your email. Okay, definitely. Yes, I'll send that to you now on your DM. No problem. I got you. Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Like, that's weird. Like, I never had that experience before. All right, hold on one second. Like I said, we're going to take a quick break. We're here on the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show, and be back. We'll be right back.
The main thing is not to panic and never let them see you sweat. Get your money on and get everything that you can get. Time is getting short, so what you waiting on? And it might be over cause it ain't that long. Yeah, they try to make it hard, but we keep on going. My name is Sinister and I'ma keep on flowing till I'm laying in the grave. I got something to say. Illuminati can't stop me, so get out of my way. I got a mouthpiece on me and I'ma run it well. They can't do nothing to me. I'm already in hell and this world can't stop me. My G.O.D. got me in the Library of Congress, got all my copies. I'ma do my thing, go out and get it, you know. Pop my collar and holler, and I don't mess with hoes. Throw your hands up like you getting arrested and let the DJ hit it, cause it's getting kinda heavy. All my people making money, they say this is how we get it. We try hard to make it right. They say two wrongs don't make a right, so don't be messing with my money. No, you can't take nothing from me. All my people making money, they say this is how we get it. These spoons all up in my dreams, messing up my visual. Maybe wanna get my gat and kill some individuals. I never see my grandmother, never see my next of kin, never see my friends. They dead and gone and won't come back again. I ain't tripping on none, I just be shaking my head and saying good Lord. They probably better off there. Y'all stay out of my business and I'ma stay out of yours. I'm preparing myself for this Illuminati war. Got it all figured out. No I don't, no I don't. I can rap all day about the things I want, like a house on the hill, breaking $100 bills, cars on the lot, and women that I can feel. It's all in the day, and the next ain't promised. So I made this song to show my people some homage. On the grind all the time, keep our people in line. Keep your eyes on the prize, I know you don't mind, John. All my people making money, they say this is how we get it. We try hard to make it right. They say two wrongs don't make a right, so don't be messing with my money. No, you can't take nothing from me. All my people making money, they say this is how we get it. If I ain't dead by tomorrow, it's gonna take a miracle. So stay up out my way and go get yourself some Spherical. I'm hustling, doing what I gotta do. Yeah, used to roll by myself, but now I got a crew. Got a few hard heads that don't talk that much, and they used to doing time, so they don't mind dying. Yo, welcome to the city where life ain't promised, where people disappear and wind up in the Bahamas. Dealing in the doorknob. Now tell me that don't sound odd. Come to California and you be saying, oh my God, California, the home of the drive-bys. Tires burning up the streets, homies rolling up trees. Money is a motive, we ain't gotta sugarcoat it. We got mouths to feed, and our weapons stay low. All my people making money, they say this is how we get it. We try hard to make it right. They say two wrongs don't make a right, so don't be messing with my money. No, you can't take nothing from me. All my people making money, they say this is how we get it.
Never gonna be messed with again. Wanna be the one that pissed me off, let's begin. Poking the skin, hoping I'll break, but words don't penetrate. Got me too early to celebrate the flicks I'm brushing off the shoulders. You count the fact that I'm getting noticed. I'm no kid games, you bite me, get flamed up. Can't believe I wasted energy on the lane. Could do a lot more in my time. A smooth criminal with no trails of the crime. I'm on the road, nobody can stop that, so fall back. It's too bad you're on the wrong side of the tracks. I'm back on the scene from the brand new. Looking at the world from the rear view. You try to take what I worked so hard for, that my friend is a bad move. Fiesta. 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 Gonna get it in any way possible. You sure don't know that I was unstoppable. You can never step up, so just step down. Smile, turn and shine, that time is now. Put you in your place, total disgrace. What, got nothing to say? I'm not gonna let anybody who's in a bad mood try to mess up my day. Never that, hard it back. Who am I? That guy. Is it too complicated on a mission to kill any target who started to instigate the drama. Won't break in. What would it take for y'all to get off my back? Got me so irritated. The haters are mad at me cause I'm more fortified than before became the best, and I made it. Fiesta. 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 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, turn up. Let's go. Let's go. One more time.
Yeah. Finna go like this, yeah. Yeah, riding in the whip and I'm alone, but I'm in my zone. Meditating on the next song. And then I see my homie Cruz just made another upload. I'm like, shit, I'm just gon' drop on this one. Body slam, I heard they throw salt behind my back, but I don't give a damn. Flow so strong that I might need a dam. Need an ocean, public school system built like a 9 to 5. The shit is bogus, I've noticed. There's more to this, for now I'm just gonna kick back, smoking White Lotus. I got motors that needs to be put in motion like a newly installed motor. Taking shots via floater. Sometimes I miss, sometimes I switch. Either way, I gotta take my chances, cause this music is my passion. The past already written and the future never happened. So I'm gonna hand the present to you without the rapping. More focus on the rapping, making sure my future kids will never say that they never had it. Shit, I knock on wood. I just wanna see my family happy. OGs listening to my music and they say I'm snapping. Go confirm it if you think I'm capping, cause I ain't gotta prove shit to y'all half-ass rappers. Your rap's hard, girl, that ain't who you was or who you are. Take a look in the mirror and you see a facade. Man, you playing with yourself like a game of charade. I mean charade, does it really matter on how I say it? But even when COVID dropped, best believe I found a way to get paid. I'm making dollars with no help, standing on my 2 feet. I'm blowing on trees, spitting out these bars in soliloquies. Producers fucking with me, so they giving me free beats. It's all love. Shawty say she got respect for me. It's all love. Niggas out here press for lips, but that ain't nothing. Get your shit together. I guarantee you'll feel better, bruh. Man, I swear. Get your shit together. Nobody ain't gon' take care of you. Get your shit together. Work, eat shit, then repeat, get my shit together. Lil' play and parlay, more of my shit together. Stash away when I get paid, get my shit together. I want that Chevy one day, first I need my shit together. I weather any weather cause of my shit together. Get my shit together. Get my shit together. Getting my shit together. Get my shit together. Ayy, my shit together. Get my shit together. Getting my shit together. I'm getting my shit together. Ayy. Low key, keys it low. It's a pity that they overlook potential of rappers by the divines. I'ma change the individual minds. Now mold it and fold it, and then I let you hold it and let it teach you something before you fall on your colon. Holy moly is the instrumental killer. Pop the corn, cause it's about to be a thriller. Remember the time I had to make ends meet, but ready to meet the ends of this wonderful scheme. And then I take my mother with me. But shout out to my mother, gotta let her know I love her. No other women above her. But while we on these women, let me spend the budget on the subject. Trying to get into my budget, I ain't gonna cut it. That's why I cut it. Beforehand I had to, but I just sidetracked, so I need to get back on track to rap about what's on this track, to be exact. I see some brighter days. Thank the Lord I don't see the world sideways. Instead I move forward and only use my path to fuel my future. And to my posse, even though we have fallen out, the love is mutual. I always found it unusual. The cons I waited, the pros, even know that I had had to move on, but f- it, I just had to take this chance with the mic in my hand. Rapping from my wrist into my cuticles. Yeah, rocking the Timbs cause it's matched the name. I'm too different, not referring as 2 chains. Born a Gemini, but I see no equal. Story of a lifetime, you gotta hear the sequel, yeah.
Seasons tend to change. Time just passes by. Mistakes that were made. Setbacks that have stayed. Tears that I have cried made me more stronger. Lift up and conquer. For greatness to come. Hold around me. There's more to see. From those dark times, more time to shine. Never thought to see the day. My life has changed. Brand new and to be. Never gave up on my dreams. See the light on my own. My moment is here to stay. My path has to see. My path has to see. Oh, brand new me. There's more to see. From those dark times, more time to shine. A brand new me. A brand new me. A brand new me. There's more to see. From those dark times, more time to shine. A brand new me. A brand new me. A brand new me. A brand
Yeah, 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 yeah. Finna go like this, yeah. Yeah, riding in the whip and I'm alone, but I'm in my zone. Meditating on the next song. And then I see my homie Cruz just made another upload. I'm like, shit, I'm just gon' drop on this one. Body slam. I heard they throw salt behind my back, but I don't give a damn. Flow so strong that I might need an ocean. Public school system built like a 9 to 5. The shit is bogus. I've noticed there's more to this. For now, I'm just gonna kick back, smoking White Lotus. I got motors that needs to be put in motion like a newly installed motor. Taking shots via floater. Sometimes I miss, sometimes I switch. Either way, I gotta take my chances, cause this music is my passion. The past already written and the future never happened. So I'm gonna hand the present to you without the rapping. More focus on the rapping, making sure my future kids will never say that they never had it. Shit, I knock on wood. I just wanna see my family happy. OGs listening to my music and they say I'm snapping. Go confirm it if you think I'm capping, cause I ain't gotta prove shit to y'all half-ass rappers. Your rap's hard, girl, that ain't who you was or who you are. Take a look in the mirror and you see a facade. Man, you playing with yourself like a game of charade. I mean charade, does it really matter on how I say it? But even when COVID dropped, best believe I found a way to get paid. I'm making dollars with no help, standing on my 2 feet. I'm blowing on trees, spitting out these bars in soliloquies. Producers fucking with me, so they giving me free beats. It's all love. Shawty say she got respect for me. It's all love. Niggas out here pressed for lips, but that ain't nothing. Get your shit together. I guarantee you'll feel better, bruh. Man, I swear. Get your shit together. Nobody ain't gon' take care of you. Get your shit together. Work, eat shit, then repeat. Get my shit together. Lil' play and parlay, more of my shit together. Stash away when I get paid. Get my shit together. I want that Chevy one day. First, I need my shit together. I weather any weather cause of my shit together. Get my shit together. Get my shit together. Getting my shit together. Get my shit together. Ayy, my shit together. Get my shit together. Getting my shit together. I'm getting my shit together. Ayy. Low key, keys it low. It's a pity that they overlook potential of rappers by the divines. I'ma change the individual minds. Now mold it and fold it, and then I let you hold it and let it teach you something before you fall on your colon. Holy moly, it's the instrumental killer. Pop the corn, cause it's about to be a thriller. Remember the time I had to make ends meet, but ready to meet the ends of this wonderful scheme. And then I take my mother with me. But shout out to my mother, gotta let her know I love her. No other women above her. But while we on these women, let me spend the budget on the subject. Trying to get into my budget, I ain't gonna cut it. That's why I cut it. Beforehand I had to, but I just sidetracked, so I need to get back on track to rap about what's on this track, to be exact. I see some brighter days. Thank the Lord I don't see the world sideways. Instead I move forward and only use my path to build my future. And to my pops, even though we have all announced the love is mutual, I always found it unusual. The cons I waited, the pros, even though that I had to move on. But it, I just had to take this chance with the mic in my hand. Rapping from my wrist into my cuticles. Yeah, rocking the Timbs cause it's matched the name. I'm too different, not referring as 2 chains. Born a Gemini, but I see no equal. Story of a lifetime, you gotta hear the sequel, yeah.
Real Lyrics Production.
Since you've gone away, it's never been the same. A piece of me is gone. Since you've gone away, since you've gone away, it's never been the same. to do what is right and be your brightest light. Since you gone away, it's never been the same. A piece of me is gone. Since you gone away, now that you are gone, half this empty inside. Each day is hard to mourn. Tears are hard to bear. All I do is stare. That moment I say goodbye, you are close to my heart. Always be a part of my life. Since you gone away, it's never been the same. A piece of me is gone. Since you gone away, since you gone away, it's never been the same. A piece of me is gone. Since you gone away.
Never gonna be messed with again. Wanna be the one that pissed me off? Let's begin. Poking the skin, hoping I'll break, but words don't penetrate. Got me too early to celebrate the flicks. I'm brushing off the shoulders. You count the fact that I'm getting noticed. And no kid games should bite me, get flamed up. Can't believe I wasted energy on the lane. Could do a lot more in my time. A school criminal with no trails of the crime. I'm on the road, nobody can stop that. So fall back, it's too bad. You're on the wrong side of the tracks. I'm back on the scene, feeling brand new. Looking at the world from the rear view. You try to take what I worked so hard for, that my friend is a bad move. Fiesta. 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 Gonna get it in any way possible. You sure don't know that I was unstoppable. You can never step up, so just step down. Smile, turn and shine, that time is now. Put you in your place, total disgrace. What, got nothing to say? I'm not gonna let anybody who's in a bad mood try to mess up my day. Never that. Party back. Who am I? That guy. Is it too complicated on a mission to kill any target who started to instigate the drama? Won't break in. What would it take for y'all to get off my back? Got me so irritated. The haters are mad at me cause I'm more fortified than before. Became the best and I made it. Fiesta. 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 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, turn up. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you for being patient. We had to play a few more tunes on here. We were able to play a big shout to his management. Just send us his music. Let me double check. Thank you guys for sending that as well. So we are back here in the show. You're watching us live on the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. We host Vero G. We have our guest here, Loci Gemini. We just played all the songs, The Potential and GYSP, or Get Your Shit Together, as they say, right? So let's get him back on the show here. Who is here? Hello, are you there, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I can't see you, but I can hear you.
Ah, let's see.
Okay.
I can see you on my other screen. I don't know what's going on. I'm not sure.
It's okay. We can hear you.
Okay.
If whatever you want.
Okay. Cool.
We're making it work. We're making it work.
Okay.
Definitely, but big shout out to your management. They were able to send the 2 tracks. We were able to play the video. So we played a few times on here. So I just want to give a little more time to get played on here. So with that said, I mean, like I said, those videos and the songs itself was really that captivating me, and I really love it because you talk about social matters and social issues. And I think we need, like I said before, we need to really talk more about that.
Yes. It's based off of experience. So like I've always had trouble with social society, and in order for me to, like, for a better word, to translate it into music, to where everybody can understand, in my perspective, is very captivating to me, if that makes any sense.
I love that. I like that. And like I said, we need to talk more about that, embrace the situation, because I think with that, it gives people to have more insight of those situations and to do some change to it as well, with that whole scenario and everything else.
Oh, most definitely. Definitely.
So like I said, we just played your joints. I'm excited, and they're available on all digital platforms. From The Potential to GYSP and also Cruise Control. Like I said, you mentioned you have an EP coming out sometime soon. Let's talk more about that. What songs will be able to check out when it gets released in that?
There's one called, it's basically about how I grew up as an adolescent through a society that I really did not belong, but they accepted me because I was different. I was different. I don't want to go into much details, but it's basically going through. It's basically in that space, pretty much.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. And there's and there's more songs that talks about that space too, like how I grew up in a society, how I maneuvered around a society that wasn't me, and how not to become a product of that environment and be myself.
I love that.
Most definitely.
That's well said, because a lot of times, and I respect for that. I won't disclose much of that, but I think for the most part, we all have certain situations in life where either we could continue on that path or continue to change it. And I'm happy to hear that you decide to, change your life for the better, in that sense.
Most definitely.
Yeah, you already know. And there's also what I like about too, because a lot of times when you have music out and you promote it or what you're doing, a lot of times you never know who's watching. Your let's say your platform. You never know who's watching your progress. And it's great about what you're doing is that you're also getting the youth involved, because like I said, you went through certain things in life, and you never know who's watching, either the youth or right now those who are watching right now. You never know who you're inspiring.
Right. Most definitely. Although I'm pretty much aware of that, even though it's from a sincere space, I will never know. You're absolutely right.
Definitely. So, like I said, prior to that, you got a lot of things going on. I'm very excited, and like I said, the merch. You said you working on that by close to next year. Given the timing and everything with that.
Um, yes, either by the end of this year or next year. Most definitely.
Cool.
Most
Um,
definitely.
no, definitely. And it would like what ideas you want to do with merch? Is it hats, t-shirts, some of
I,
that,
w-
or
I want to I want to start with the tops first, the shirts and hoodies first, and then after that I want to branch off into other things, like the hats, maybe not hats, but sweatsuits. uh when I approach this, I want to approach the clothing brand into I want to approach the clothing brand in a sense that if I can wear it, if I wear it, everybody else gonna wear it. Like I wear sweatsuits, so
oh
I want to
yeah,
put my brand. I want to put my brand on sweatsuits, for example. To be blunt, yeah, most
okay.
definitely.
No, I love that. And like, okay, for example, like I know you're gonna have it for like what sizes we're talking about, like from what size to what size we have availability for that.
Um, men and women, and babies as well. I'm getting into that space. Even onesies. I want to get into onesies,
Oh, that's so
um,
cute.
onesies, booties, and I think that's what it's called. The little socks that the babies
Yes,
wear.
the footies.
The
Yeah,
socks. Yeah, 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 yeah. Most definitely.
I haven't seen that in
Most
years. Oh
definitely.
my God.
I want to get in. I want to get into all that. Most definitely.
I
Most
love
definitely.
love that. And that's good because you said you're embracing everyone. And I guess that's also, which is a good way, by the way, marketing tool. Like, people wear your stuff to have the name or the brand logo or anything. And that's a great way to go. Like people out there in the street rocking, you're like, yo, check this out. And see, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Most definitely. I even got one on. Right,
Damn, we can't
right
see it,
here.
but okay.
Yeah, it is coming soon,
Okay, well,
and it's on some of my videos. It's on some of my videos as well too. I tend to market myself first before I let anybody else wear it. If I can't wear it, like I said, if I can't wear it, nobody else won't wear it. So I might as well wear it first.
so true. And what is the name, if you don't mind me asking, of the
Uh,
merchandise?
the Gemini.
Okay, simple. I like that.
Yep,
That
most
is so.
definitely.
I love that. I love that. So usually on the show, usually when we have artists here, we usually ask them if they want to like bless us, a cappella, bars. I mean, are you free to do that still on the show?
Uh, I'm not even prepared for it. I could
Okay.
go with a freestyle, but it's gonna be so sloppy. I ain't gonna lie
Listen,
to
if
you.
you don't, it's okay. We know the time. Don't worry about it. Okay. It's okay. But like I said, what is your game plan within 5 years from now?
Honestly, I want to travel. Honestly, that's what I want to do. I want to travel worldwide with my music and meet different cultures and see like firsthand who's listening to my music. Most definitely. I want to see more of that. I want to see more reactions face to face.
I love that. And
Most
I think
definitely.
no problem. And I think you're right about that because a lot of times when you do live shows, you see the engagement with the audience or people tuning in, watch what you're doing live, and you get to get the vibe for people and people come up to you, hey, yo, that's dope, or this and that, and I think that's a great way too when you're networking with these events and you get to embrace what other people what they can help you with.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Like, and also I want to also collab with other artists to even to expand my craft. Most definitely. Most
Love that.
definitely. I want to also do that. Hmm.
Now my question to you is this: like, let's say if there was a mainstream artist you want to really do a collab with, who would that be?
Wiz Khalifa.
Ah, okay, okay. Feel even okay. Okay, that's what's up. I mean, listen, that'd be dope if you like do a collab with him and
Most
see what.
definitely.
Yeah, you
Most
ready to
de-
go?
oh,
Oh, oh. Hold on, we got a comment here. Okay, big shout out to your management. Fancy Entertainment, I believe. I'm gonna sure I got it correct. They just said give us a low key featuring Vero G collab.
That'll be a good idea. That'll be a good idea.
Okay, I'm gonna put it on the screen. So
I see it.
I was like, wow, okay. I mean, we could work out the details of that afterwards. We'll see. Awesome,
Yes.
awesome. Definitely. Actually, let me get on the comment section. We have a few people tuning in right now. We got Tasha Johnson. She says, awesome. Your management said we are in the building. Let's turn up. Another friend of mine, he's also an artist he goes by J Funkadelic. He said, hey, big, he's just saying hello, Big Biz. And he said, he just tunes into stuff time to time. So
yeah,
definitely. But yeah. Anyway, guys, if you have any questions for our amazing guests here, please do so. The chat is open now. We're also being seen live on YouTube, on Facebook Live, and on Twitch. So definitely show some love for this amazing artist and support his amazing platform and music and all that.
Yes.
So, yeah, you already know. So prior to, like I said, you got a lot of things going on. I'm very proud of you. I mean, it's our first time meeting up here, but I see you have a lot of great things, and no pun intended, you do have a lot of potential with your work and that. So I think just keep grinding, keep working, and keep pushing, and that's really going to get you far with that.
Most definitely. I appreciate you having me. Most definitely on here.
Oh, listen, I just give you positive vibes. I just give it to you guys, and you guys take it from that point on.
Yes.
Definitely. Do you have any shout outs you want to give?
Yeah, I want to shout out my management, Fancy Light, and
that's the one, yeah.
and my team for even putting this together. And I want to shout out my family. They were my first supporters from all this from the get-go. And that's basically it.
I love that. And I think sometimes it starts from that point, the roots of the foundation of that,
Most definitely.
Oh man, that's beautiful. Now I don't know why I'm getting this. If it's too much, just let me know. But is there a grandmother that passed away?
Oh, from my end?
Yes.
No, not that I know of. No.
Okay, that's weird because I'm getting a grandmother figure coming in. I don't know why. I don't know. So sometimes I get certain things and I have to just, give it out to, So it's weird. If anything, I don't know. But if anything, please do check on your loved ones with that sense. I don't know why I'm getting that. It's weird. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Okay, so prior to, like I said, you got the projects coming up, you got the music, you got the merch coming out next year. And then you, like I said, you're thriving, you're working hard, you're putting on now in the music videos. That's what I want to ask you. Prior when the new album comes out, which videos more or less you're gonna focus on when it comes to the new project coming out?
This gonna be my first song, Came a Long Way, and it's partially a collab with another person. She does spoken words, and we did like a little collab together on the song, and I want to interpret her spoken words into my video. That's about as far as plans on that. On any other videos, that's the only one that I know of right now.
Okay. I like that because it's something different, and there's nothing wrong with I think for the most part there's nothing wrong kind of changing up sometimes, but the elements of music with that, with spoken words, really dope,
Most definitely.
Yeah, and I like that because we don't really hear that much, especially in the scene that much.
No, not at all. And that right there to me was the challenge how to interpret that into a song. But I believe I pretty much put it together real good. Most definitely.
Oh man, well, you let me know when you come back. We would love to play it here on the show exclusively on here, and I can't wait. I'm excited when it gets out, the album itself, and when the merch. Listen, you're more than welcome to come back, and we'd love to promote that on here on the show as well.
Most definitely. Most definitely. I will get in contact with you.
Okay, cool. Actually, we got a few more comments on here. 1 second. Let me show that on the screen. 1 second. All right. So, your management says all. Trying to figure what. Okay, and then they said here. Okay, that's what you meant to say. All new exclusives going to the Vero G straight up fell management. Oh, well, I'm honored. I'll take it. I was like, hey, listen, I'll take what I can, man. Listen, I'm trying to push you out there. That's all I can do. I love it. So my other question to you is, I have to ask, right? Okay, how do you feel about the Puff Daddy case? I have to ask.
Ooh, I try not to get into it. Honestly, I try not to get into it into that much of it, because people put so much emphasis on what's going on with what he got going on. It's like they just put more. I feel like they just putting more power to him. It's like I can't worry about it pretty much.
Gotcha.
I'm not into it. Most definitely.
Well, let me just ask you, because I'm going to talk about this after this little bit of the updates and that sorts, because they apparently this Friday they're doing closing statements, and right now it's the jurors, the deliberation basically to see if his fate, is he going to be guilty or not guilty. Now, what you gathered or what you heard, do you think he may be guilty or not guilty? I mean, it's just perspective. I'm just asking.
Now I don't know the details, but they must have the FBI or whoever took him in had a warrant, so they must have had some evidence for them to even get him from his home. So they got something on him. If not all of his cases are pled guilty or not guilty. Well, pled guilty.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No,
Even
okay.
if all of them is not pled guilty, there's some of them it is guilty for them to to get him from his home, to arrest him from his home.
Definitely. I think you're right about that, because his case is very interesting because there's so much like going on with it, like for the past 7 weeks. I personally think he may be, there's a possibility, because there's a lot too much evidence against him with his case and that. So we'll see how it plays out by this week, I believe, and I'll update everybody on the show as well of that. But I think it's not only him, like also R. Kelly. As you see, he's been arrested for other situations with young ladies and that. And then it's just so many people who's been like for years in the street, legends as they call it. And unfortunately, their downfall has come due to their, extra, activities they call it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, basically, like, especially when you brought up R. Kelly, it's like even if he done all those things, I won't even condone anything that he had, but why people is standing up for this stuff now when they could have done it years ago. So like true. they are much in the wrong as he is. And so that's how I feel about it anyways.
So true. And I agree with you with that, because a lot of times it's been doing it since the 90s now. We're going way back, when he was like, before he did the boy band group, he left that, he did a solo career. Even then from now, and the situation with Aaliyah at the time, they got married, apparently she was 15 at the time, and it was a lot of cover-ups from that point, and the sexual allegations. And I mean, that's an allegation, it's a true story, but it's unfortunate. And now they're saying allegedly Jay-Z is the next in line. So I don't know. But we'll stay tuned for that when things uncover. Hopefully it's not, but we'll see. But yeah, I just wanted to get your input on that, because it's a lot of stuff going on in the music scene. It's crazy out there.
Right.
Yeah, so it's crazy, but we got to be careful, in a sense of like, in the music industry, the music side. But then when it comes to things like that, like just work, studio time, and go home. That's it. You know what I mean? Like,
Basically.
yeah, because like now anything, people have their phones out. People are like quickly to be like, yo, man, I gotta get a few dollars with the tips, let me get TMZ, listen, now I'm like, listen, work mode, concert, whatever, meet greets, and go home. That's it.
Yes.
So it's like a full warning for everybody. Listen, please be safe out there. Just saying. It's crazy. It's crazy. But like I said, I appreciate your input on that because I think it's just a lot that's been going on, and we now have to just be careful with anything that we're doing outside of the music world and that sort. So yeah.
Right.
No, definitely. We got a few more comments in here. Let's see who's on. Oh, yes. Okay. So, okay, your management said, I meant full management. Okay, I was trying to figure out.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I was like, huh?
Full
Okay.
management. Okay.
It's like, wait a minute. Okay. He's referring to the P. Diddy, Puff Daddy trial. He says he's not guilty. It was all agreed, and then the try to tarnish his brand. To be honest, okay. And then I think he's talking about Jay-Z. Okay, Jay won't be touched. Laughing out loud. Listen, I'm just going what the news says. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not here to judge, but yeesh, it's crazy out there. Tell people your social media where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram, Loci the Gemini. That's LOCI _ the and then _ Gemini.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Now, before you go, any last advice or words you want to give to the audience watching live?
Keep it low key. Stay out the way. Do what you need to do. Stack up. Pursue your dreams and be yourself at all times. No matter what the outside is telling you, always be yourself. Like what you like, and like I said, be yourself at all times.
Amen. I again thank you so much for coming on the show. You are amazing. We'll be playing a few times tonight, but tonight you don't think I'm used to doing the show at nighttime, so it's a little bit off for me daytime. So I'm like, wait a minute, my brain is like working different times, but we'll be playing it today before we close out of here. Your songs a few more times, so just give me more love and we're making it work. But other than that, we want to thank you so much for coming on the show. A big shout out to your management as well, and we'll love to have you more on here when you got the EP out, merch, and anything else you want to promote on the show.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you having me on here, Vero.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you.
I'm honored. I appreciate it. And just have a good week and just let's stay in touch. Definitely.
Thank you. You have a good weekend as well.
Thank you. Same here. Thank you, man. Awesome. Take care.
Take care.
You too. Bye-bye. Awesome. Yay. I am so excited. I'm so excited, guys. A big shout out to, again, artist Loci Gemini for the show tonight. Being what I'm so used to saying today on the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. We host Vero G. Just so excited. So with that in mind, we are going straight into the Puff Daddy trial. We try to close it now because we have a lot to update you guys since last week on the show here. So let me get his picture for you guys so we get right into the case. Sorry for me on the show. So we're just talking briefly about that with our amazing guest, Loci Gemini. So okay, 1 second. Okay, let me check everything. So with that in mind, let me give you the up-to-date information. Now, I did mention on here just a few minutes ago, this Friday that just passed, which was just 2 days ago, apparently, as you guys know, they're doing closing statements from the prosecutors and the defendant, we call it, on the trial. And right now, as we speak, I just mentioned a few minutes ago, the jury is into deliberations, depending on the fate for Puff Daddy or P. Diddy, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, but let me give you more information what I found this week about his case. And there's some things I was like, oh, Lord, it's crazy. So let's get right into on the show. So it states here, the Diddy's defense, right? says they would not call any witnesses to the stand. Prosecution expects to rest case to Tuesday. That was this Tuesday that just passed. So basically, they're not calling no witnesses. They had enough people already coming in, to not expose, but basically bring the light about who Puff Daddy is behind the scenes. So prior to that, it states here also expect to begin a Diddy's trial by the end of the week. Now, like I said, it's been 7 weeks. It's been going on each week about his case. People are coming up, like Kid Cudi, Casey Ventura, his past ex-girlfriends that basically talked about his sexual endeavors and the abuse and the coercion and drugs and the list of things we have exposed about this man and his escapades. Apparently it states here, let me just double check here. So it states here, there was this week, Monday, the Sean Diddy Combs trial is coming to a close, which I mentioned a few minutes ago. On Monday, Judge Aaron, I hope I said it correctly, Soberian, outlined the steps ahead, revealing that the cross-examination of the final government witness, HSI Special Agent Joseph Cirillo, will take place early Tuesday. That was just past Tuesday. It happened. Following that, Diddy's defense team is expected to conclude by the end of the same day, and jury deliberation, like I say right now, will be happening. Also, it states here, just another side note to this, Diddy's prosecutors dropped kidnapping, arson, certain sex trafficking charges. It states here in the stunning move the day before closing arguments, prosecutors have pulled back on some key testimony during Diddy's trial, specifically kidnapping, attempted arson, and aiding and abetting sex trafficking. This is crazy. Diddy's prosecutors dropping, like you just mentioned right now, a few minutes ago, sorry for that. And then one more, I think it states here, Diddy sued by man who claims he was sodomized, told, quote unquote, "You're about to get that Diddy love." Oh my God. I tell you, I thought we were about to close the case, and it keeps on going. I can't. So it states here, Diddy is being sued by a man who claims Diddy sodomized him at a house party after telling him, quote unquote, "You're about to get that Diddy love." Lord, listen. I'm sorry. This whole trial has been nothing but a circus. And I'm being real honest about it. That's all I have for now with this case at this moment. But we'll be updating you guys more about this this week when we will finalize with the jury, between either he's guilty or not guilty. But my personal belief or intake on this, or outtake, we want to call it, I truly believe he's going to be guilty for something. Because, like I said, he's guilty for sexual trafficking, coercion, prostitution, the RICO. I mean, the list goes on, and also arson. Now, they stated that the prosecution is taking that down, so it kind of gives less of criminal charges. But I think the jury will make the final judgment, or say, because the prosecutors could say what they want, but it's the evidence, the amount of evidence that they have against this gentleman here on the screen. And he's been doing this for over 30 some years and think he'll get away with it. End of the day, whatever goes into the dark goes into the light, right, people? And with that in mind, I think his time is up. And that's my personal belief. If you have anything to say about this, the chat's open now before we close out of here on the show. But for the most part, I believe his time is up. And, he did too much dirt for many people for too many years. Try to pay people out, try to get people killed, allegedly. And yeah, this guy, and they even said it on in the court, they stated that he uses empires, they call it, right? The bad boy, whatever you call it, his whole brand basically was an empire, and he used it to have his staff and employees to do his dirty work. From the drugs to pay off people to have the prostitutes. It's the list of, it goes so much into depth. It's like the layers of the onion. When you peel it, it's more layers. This is what this case has really shown to us since this happened since May of this year. And I think for the most part, it's just unfortunate the people that he victimized or basically did damage to, because they're the ones that are suffering with PTSD and other diagnoses due to his his actions. And I think for the most part, that's my closing statement for this whole case. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say right now. I think from hearing all these different types of sources I have received and explained to you guys each week on the show, for the most part, I think he's not getting away with murder. And a lot of people are talking about, they're like, oh, he's gonna be released. They're gonna clean out the slate. He's a free man. I'm like, listen, end of the day, it's up to God that could judge him and the jurors, because the evidence is, it's people saying it's lack of evidence. And okay, well, I mean, you have witnesses that he had affiliated with, who had worked with him at one time, either a producer or an artist, whatever you call it. And I think he think he may get away with it. And it's funny, and there's a part where it states when the judge asked him, Puff Daddy, like, how do you feel about the case? He actually asked him, and quote unquote, if I get it correctly, I know he's saying something like, I feel good and you're doing a great job, Your Honor, or Judge. And I'm like, this guy, even in trials, being cocky. Like, he think he's that confident that he's gonna win. And you know, his daughters, his twin daughters, and his other daughter, and his two sons have been, actually 3 sons, forgive me, have gone, you know, time and time to support him in court, and his mother. And it's just sad because there's another allegation here, which is not, I don't know if it's true or not, that his mother, Janice Combs, had some hand into his in his younger years as a kid, seeing his mom doing certain parties. I'm not gonna say what it is, and maybe the grooming started at a young age. Now I said allegedly. See, there's a reason why I said this. So we don't know the truth. I mean, it will eventually get unveiled or due time. And a lot of people for many years, excuse me, a lot of years have stated that he had a hand between Tupac's murder and Tupac Shakur, murder, and also Biggie Smalls' murder, allegedly. So, and it's funny because the detective, I forgot his name, who was really strong on the case, and even the LAPD were trying to cover up a lot of stuff that was happening and lack of evidence, when I said and done. He was the only one, even after Biggie Smalls died, he was very close to Violet. I think Smalls, I forgot her last name, forgive me. His mother, who eventually just also passed away recently. Biggie Smalls' mom, and she was very close to that detective, and he was like hitting in the head, and he felt like in his whole heart, he mentioned in a few interviews before I think he passed away, I believe from heart attack or something. He stated, and I saw a documentary where he says there's a huge speculation that Puff Daddy here on the screen has a huge hand on the death of Biggie Smalls, as we know, and some correlation between him and Tupac. As you guys know, many years ago, Tupac and Biggie Smalls had the ultimate East Coast, West Coast beef. That they said that the media has started. But before then, if you guys don't know, Biggie Smalls and Tupac Shakur used to be actually friends. You know what I'm saying? And even in Tupac, he stated that when he did that diss song to him, Who Shot You, I think. Was it Who Shot You? No, I think it was Biggie Smalls. I forgot which song he did. I forgot what was it. The one that he did about he dissed Faith Evans or so at the time. I think it was that song, I'm not for sure. And he mentioned like how he used to sleep in his couch and that, and whatever you call it. So they were really close friends before this media like got involved into the beef and all, what do you want to call it? So they kind of like overstretch it and whatever kids we do. So I don't know. But again, guys, it's unfortunate. You know, this case, I have been covering it for each week alone, updating you guys on what's been happening, the people who were involved in it, those who were the testified, people who were testifying against them, forgive me, and all that said and done. So yeah, I will definitely update you more when I get more information this week or so of you know, the juror's decision, what the fate of this man, Puffy. I recall myself Puffy many years ago, but yeah. So with that in mind, I hope you guys enjoyed that part of the whole special edition of Puff Daddy's case for the past 7 weeks on the show. All of that said and done. Prior to that, you know, again, I'm gonna take this down real quick. Hold on 1 second, guys. Yes, so quick few of announcements on here on the show. Again, if you guys are interested, we have a magazine called the Vero G Spotlight Magazine, and I'm working on the August edition right now. The July, and I want to mix it together, which I never do. Usually I do each month, you know, what do you call it, edition. So it's the first time I'm combining June and July together. So I will be doing that, actually wrapping it up, and I should be having it out later this month, in July. So stay tuned for that. And again, I'm still we working on, actually I'm working on now the August edition or issue. And if you'd like to be on that, you know where to find me, guys. You have me on Instagram or have me on Facebook. Please do contact me if you'd like to be on there. We have opens for the cover and also feature or just feature, and also a magazine ad placement. So if you're interested for, let me know. We also have availability. It'll be available on print and digital or both. So, just let me know if you're interested. Hit me up on the IG, and the IG is at official Vero G. So you're more than welcome to contact me there, or if you have me on Facebook, you know where to find me. All that said and done. Now, also, we have availability for July of this show. If you'd like to be a guest in the show, you know where to find me, or let's make that happen. With that in mind, so you guys already know. So with that in mind, let me just double check my dates, because I'm like, wait a minute, I think this is the end of the month, right? I just realized that. I was like, wait a minute, I had like a brain fart moment here. Like, what just happened? So apparently, yes, this is the last month of mental health awareness. I talked about that. So as of July, which is coming up less than 2 days, we'll be having a few guests on here. And we'll be having JR, the artist, on here on 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, by the way, in advance, those out there. And we're going to have a few other guests on here on July as well. But listen, again, we have a few dates available for July. If you'd like to lock it in, you guys know where to find me, and we make that happen. Prior to that, I usually don't add this in the show, but if you want to, I'll leave this here for a few minutes. Any feedback or comments? Well, the guests have left, but let me rephrase that. Is a Q&A part of the show. We don't really tend to do sometimes, but now we could add that on the show as well. So if anybody has any questions in chat or have any comments or any feedback, you're more than welcome to do so on here before we sign out of here, as they call it, right? Yes. So prior to that, I just want to update you guys something quickly here. Hold on. Yes. Also, check out my album. It's out now, all digital platforms. Let me put the picture up so you guys can see it. Yeah, sorry. So my album's out now. It's called A Brand New Me. It's out for some time, since last year. But you definitely could check that out at all digital platforms. From, as I mentioned before, Tidal, Deezer, I think Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, Amazon. I think it says MP3 or something like that. I'm not for sure. But yeah, also you can check my website, which is www.verogmusic.com. Now, briefly on my updates on here on the show, I am wrapping up the album, the 7th full album, which is we called My Anxiety. I cannot wait to release it in the fall. I'll update you guys on the release date. Also, I got a special for you guys on here. As you guys know, I tend to try to change up sometimes some things on my music. And for the most part, I made a beautiful Spanish song, which will be coming up very soon. We'll let you guys know when it's out. And it's Spanish. In English, it's called Break My Heart, right? But in Spanish, it's called Rompe Mi Corazón. So it's a different type of sound. You usually hear me in Spanish. I should do reggaeton, pop here and there. But this one will be a mariachi song, which I actually will say I was influenced by one of my amazing icons who I idolize, may she rest in peace, the original Selena Quintanilla Perez. So I love her music, and I feel like it was my way to honor her, of her amazing legacy, which she has left behind and all that. And also want to add to also big shout out to her and her family, because they actually are a partnership with the St. Jude Children's Hospital, and they are doing a thing where they are giving, I think whoever contributes to their partnership, they are going to give, I think, t-shirts or something. I'm not for sure exactly what it is, but that's just a beautiful way for always giving back. And I know from being a fan of Selena for many years, I know she was really big into community work and giving back as well. So that's a beautiful way to continue on her legacy as well. But prior to, like I said again, it'll be coming out sometime soon this year, I believe. I'm gonna say late July, early August. So I'll give you guys an update on that when it gets officially out, and you can share it as much as you guys like. Put it out there, all that said and done. Also, a big shout out to the FFIA Awards. I'm officially the finalists. I just want to announce there's been so much stuff going on. I'm officially one of the finalists for the Outstanding Entertainer of the Year award, and just honored to be even a finalist means a lot. So I'm truly honored for them to even have me be a part of that. And it will be happening, I think, in November. So I would definitely be there in person, the red carpet, the whole works. And, we'll see. But, big shout out to other finalists as well for that category, and all the other amazing people who are in different other categories as well, for being finalists for different things. So you guys already know I'm very excited. Stay tuned. Also, like I said, your girl here is working. Big shout out to the, I believe it's ISSA Awards. It's called International Songwriters, Singer-Songwriters Association, which I'm a part of. And I'm nominated for several categories for them. Their event, or the award show, will be in August, forgive me. And it'll be happening in Atlanta, Georgia. I may be planning to go down there. I'm not for sure, but we'll see. It depends on the whole situation, because I know now you have to have like that new ID to travel, and they're making it harder for people to just move around. I don't know why. It's just bullshit, because the city got to make their money. That's how it works at the end of the day, right? So it's always something new coming up, But other than that, like I said, I'll keep you updated on more projects I'm doing, more updates, and that's said and done. And I'm just excited. I'm really excited. I'm also working with another artist who we did a collab, I think, over a year ago. His name is Jorge or George, and we did a song called Your Love Is My Love, and we're planning to do a music video for that hopefully this year. So I'm very excited that I'll keep you posted on that. And I'm working on a few other visuals I want to do for a few songs. Which one of them, if you guys haven't heard, the song Scars is really powerful. I think, do I have the song here? Let me check. Hold on. No, I do not. Dang. Because I had to take it out. Forgive me. But if anything, I could play it next time on the show for you guys. You guys will hear the song itself. Is really, really powerful. And I think people will really be impacted by it. If not, you could just check it out. It's on all digital platforms as well on here as it is. So, all right. So I think that's pretty much it for the show today. I usually say tonight. Yeah. Listen, I'm still working on a day-night thing here with me. I'm like, yeah, it's in and out. But with that said, I want to thank our amazing guest for today on the show. Big shout out to artist Loci Gemini for coming through. Big shout out to his management. With that in mind, I want to thank everyone who's been supporting the show for the past over a year now. I've been doing this prior to this show, the brand, over 5 years on other stations, from DTF Radio. Well, the WPAT 930 was another show, but I was a co-host for that one. But in general, it's just a great journey. I've been doing this for a long time, and I'm just amazing to continue doing what I'm doing and support amazing talent out there in the world to be seen, that they should be seen. Because just a brief quick thing on this, I think a lot of times we get overlooked in general. It doesn't matter if you're an artist, or if you're a comedian, if you're a poet, or anything. I don't have to be only entertainment industry. I think in general, I think sometimes when people get overshadowed, overlooked, it is frustrating. And this is the reason why I make this platform, because many years ago, as being an independent artist, I firsthand seen a lot of funny things going on behind the scenes when it comes to showcases, when it comes to certain things. And I said, you know what? I told a dear friend of mine about this, and I said, you know what? I am so done with the politics in the industry, and I am going to make somehow an impact. And over now going on 8 years now, in general, from the TV show to now the radio to the magazine, and then some more, I feel like me and myself, my business partner, GM Prime Media, we have made such an impact in many people's lives. And sometimes you don't need to make a big impact. Sometimes you make the small steps, and to help people get in the scene, get in the spotlight. And it's just amazing to see the amount of love and admiration we've been receiving. And it's just amazing. This is why we continue doing this, myself and my business partner. And like I said, we just do this because we want to help. And we know how hard it is on this industry, how politically it's the infrastructure is not correct, you know what I'm saying? And that's why we have to break those barriers down to give more people opportunities, But prior to that, quickly before we get out of here, again, if you'd like to have your music be on rotation on our station, You could do so at www.WhosNextNYCRadio.com. You could check out the site. There also is a QR code on the screen. So if you'd like to, scan your phone there, it will directly send you to the site itself. We play all types of genres of music from reggaeton, pop, R&B, reggae, the list goes on. All type. We accept rock, country. We don't judge here. So we play all types of songs and music here. So we play it 24/7, and you see the flyer. The flyer. I'm tired. I need to get some rest. Okay, flyer. You know what I'm saying? So definitely appreciate the love and support. Also, big shout out yesterday. We was at the Trump Towers event, and it was phenomenal. Got to see Curtis Silva again. Amazing guy. We got to see one of the housewives of New Jersey. I forgot her name, but I got a chance to meet her. Big shout out to Vaughn and our amazing running candidate, Jess Murillo, who's running for city councilman for District 2. And again, it was just a pleasure to be there with a lot of great people and to celebrate Pride. Again, happy Pride Day, everybody out there. Yes, they're saying it out there. I got to show the flag. I'm sorry. I am just loving it. Happy Pride Day, everybody out there watching. Be safe out there. Have a good time. I know the parade just started now. Please be safe out there. That's all I got to say with that. So, yes. Also, quickly, before we get out of here, again, check out the website. All my information is down the screen. You can check it out at www.verogmusic.com. All my information is there from Instagram to YouTube. Also, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, which is Vero G Spotlight Network. Coincide with Who's Next NYC network. You see that was on the radio, what you call it. So again, you can subscribe, and I will subscribe back. Listen, spread the word. If you love this show, if you like to be on the show, tell other people. Don't hog it up. Give other people blessings, because I realize when you give people blessings, you get the blessings back. So with that in mind, if you love the show, if you love the experience, please tell people about it, and let's get them on the show as well. So again, that's my IG right there at official Vero G. That is also my I know you guys can see. Let me take this down so you can see that. 1 second. All right, so that is my website. Also, it's my Facebook. I believe that's right there. Yeah, my Facebook artist page, which is at VERO2884. And all information is down on the screen. You guys can see that there. So definitely support. I support back. With all that said and done. All right, so we are officially out of here. Before we do, we're going to play a few more tunes for you guys. We're going to play artist Loci Gemini's music. It's called Cruise Control, and also we're gonna play the two tunes, The Potential and also GYSP, which is also called Got Your Shit Together, basically. Just, you know what I'm saying? So we'll play a few more as soon as we get out of here. So thank you guys so much for tuning in on the show here. We're your host, Vero G, and I cannot wait to see you guys this coming Friday. We'll be having artist JR the artist will be here on the show live. So with that said, just stick around for me for a little while, 3 minutes. We're going to play some tunes, and then we're out of here. So, guys, thank you so much for supporting. God bless you all, and be safe this week, please. And if it's hot out there, listen, get your water bottle, stay hydrated, light colors. Just please be safe out there, because this heat is no joke, man. From that heat wave, Lord, I'm considering this weather better. All right, guys. So with that said, thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to play some tunes for you guys, and then that's it. We'll see you guys this Sunday. Sunday, my God. Friday. See, my days are off again. And time. It's Friday. I'll see you guys then. God bless. Have a good one. Take care.
As you can see, this is my bitch right here. This is my baby. She ain't the flashiest, but I'll make sure it's spectacular. You feel me? Low key, kids it low. Yeah, I'm hot, time to skedaddle to the gym. Going calisthenics, pull-ups with some dips. Working out ways to grab the chips with the extra dip. My life is like a movie, grab the clips. Invest in yourself, don't need nobody else. Exclude the people that's been with you when you was going through hell. Poker face, they don't see the cards that I dealt. Quiet as kept, leap of faith I left. Either you gon' see death or grow some wings. Man, I'm trying to fly high, young dragon, seeing in dreams, and go to that motherfucker anytime that he please. This the Gemini, we gon' make sure the Gemini shine. I'm on my grind, get rich or die. Leave that wild and shit for the mother niggas, cause my ego to the side along with this 9. Going to the range to make sure my aim's right. Uber everywhere till I got myself a ride. The caddy with the factory rims is not flashy, but I'll make sure it shine. Ladies step into the wood, they know it's smelling right. I leave no stone unturned when I rap about what's mine. If we ain't on the set of mine, we can't coincide, but we can coexist. You do you while I pop my shit, though it's not much, but enough to turn it into something and put it on the beat and making sure that shit is bumping. Me and Cuzzo pull up to the function, drinking Hennessy till I get the sick stomach. There's no other rapper quite like I. Otherwise, tell me who done it. I'll wait.
Hey yo, this is Ant Taylor, and you're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. Hey yo, this is Ant Taylor, and you're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Naira, and you're tuned into Vero G Spotlight Radio Show.
Yeah. Finna go like this, yeah. Yeah, riding in the whip and I'm alone, but I'm in my zone. Meditating on the next song. And then I see my homie Cruz just made another upload. I'm like, shit, I'm just gon' drop on this one. Body slam, I heard they throw something behind my back, but I don't give a damn. Flow so strong that I might need an ocean. Public school system built like a 9 to 5, the shit is bogus. I've noticed there's more to this. For now, I'm just gonna kick back, smoking White Lotus. I got motors that needs to be put in motion like a newly installed motor. Taking shots via floater. Sometimes I miss, sometimes I switch. Either way, I gotta take my chances, cause this music is my passion. The past already written and the future never happened. So I'm gonna hand the present to you without the rapping. More focus on the rapping, making sure my future kids will never say that they never had it. Shit, I knock on wood. I just wanna see my family happy. OGs listening to my music and they say I'm snapping. Go confirm it if you think I'm capping, cause I ain't gotta prove shit to y'all half-ass rappers. Your rap's hard, girl, that ain't who you was or who you are. Take a look in the mirror and you see a facade. Man, you playing with yourself like a game of charade. I mean charade, does it really matter on how I say it? But even when COVID dropped, best believe I found a way to get paid. I'm making dollars with no help, standing on my 2 feet. I'm blowing on trees, spitting out these bars in soliloquies. Producers fucking with me, so they giving me free beats. It's all love. Shawty say she got respect for me. It's all love. Niggas out here pressed for lips, but that ain't nothing. Get your shit together. I guarantee you'll feel better, bruh. Man, I swear. Get your shit together. Nobody ain't gon' take care of you. Get your shit together. Work, eat shit, then repeat. Get my shit together. Lil' play and parlay, more of my shit together. Stash away when I get paid. Get my shit together. I want that Chevy one day. First, I need my shit together. I weather any weather cause of my shit together. Get my shit together. Get my shit together. Getting my shit together. Get my shit together. Ayy, my shit together. Get my shit together. Getting my shit together. I'm getting my shit together. Ayy. Low key, keys it low. It's a pity that they overlook potential of rappers by the divines. I'ma change the individual minds. Now molded and folded it, then I let you hold it and let it teach you something before you fall on your colon. Holy moly is the instrumental killer. Pop the corn, cause it's about to be a thriller. Remember the time I had to make ends meet, but ready to meet the ends of this wonderful scheme. And then I take my mother with me. But shout out to my mother, gotta let her know I love her. No other women above her. But while we on these women, let me spend the budget on the subject. Trying to get into my budget, I ain't gonna cut it. That's why I cut it. Beforehand I had to, but I just sidetracked, so I need to get back on track to rap about what's on this track. To be exact, I see some brighter days. Thank the Lord, I don't see the world sideways. Instead, I move forward and only use my path to build my future. And to my posse, even though we have fallen out, the love is mutual. I always found it unusual. The cons outweighed the pros, even though that I had to move on. But it, I just had to take this chance with the mic in my hand. Rapping from my wrist into my cuticles. Yeah, rocking the Timbs cause it's matched the name. I'm too different, not referring as 2 chains. Born a Gemini, but I see no equal. Story of a lifetime, you gotta hear the sequel, yeah.
Down here where the heat don't quit, where sweat runs slow and body sit. Them city lights don't shine where I lay, but the stars in the south light up a mile away. Something about when the breeze hit my skin, whispers of the tires pull me deeper in. Sipping sweet tea, but mine needs something stronger. Boy, I can tell you gon' last much longer. Lean back, baby, let me set the mood. Southern nights don't play, we know what to do. Slow hands, fast hearts, feel that bass line ride. Let me tell you where the real love hides. It's the southern lights, that southern love. Heat on my skin, stars shining above. No need for city folk, need me a southern belle. Swagger like no one else, we do it so well. Down here, bring the real love around. This a vibe you can't catch out of town. So grind, so deep, that's how we do. Can't nobody love you like the South do, no. Barefoot on the porch, moonlight on my face. The sound of that guitar taking me to a place. Sweat dripping slow while I slay to the groove. Boy, don't fight it, just feel that move. Bonfires burning, hearts racing fast. Out here in the sticks, we know how to make it last. Might think the city's where the party stays, but down in the south we got our own ways, yeah. Close, sugar, feel that beat. Let the rhythm cut you and move your feet. My touch will linger, but my heart's on fire. Let me take you higher with that southern desire. It's the southern lights, that southern love. Heat on my skin, stars shining above. No need for city folk, need me a southern belle. Swagger like no one else, we do it so well. Down here, bring the real love around. This a vibe you can't catch out of town. So grind, so deep, that's how we do. Can't nobody love you like the South do, no. Down by the river where the moonlight glows, where lovers meet and nobody knows. Whisper in my ear and tell me what you crave. Boy, I'm about to take you where you can't behave. It's the southern lights, that southern love. Heat on my skin, stars shining above. No need for city folk, need me a southern belle. Swagger like no one else, we do it so well. Down here, bring the real love around. This a vibe you can't catch out of town. So grind, so deep, that's how we do. Can't nobody love you like the South do, no.
No, no change. Violence every day. What can I say? No, no change. Hard to do. His praise to make it through.
They say church is a safe place. What about them 4 girls? Got the light taking the way in the Bama church. I look at the world different while we walking through it. got your liberty. Don't know nothing about the history, about this crooked land. The beast is still watching, we never been free. Fuck praying to the Lord, we in the worst time. Can't you hear any niggas rhyme? Always killing all the time. Another body getting stuffed in the box like it's holiday Christmas. Sinners pass and look around like it's New Year. Jehovah passing watchtowers, preaching. Say the world is going to be in the better place, like it's paradise. But my eyes don't see what your eyes, my eyes see hell.
No, no change. Violence every day. What can I say? No, no change. Hard to do. His praise to make it through.
The angel of death is flying around. Old folks home when they cross, singing to the Lord. Wanna make it home safe on these deadly streets. When the Houston lied to us and said the kids is the future. Where's that? All them 80 babies killing us. Where brighter days they talking about? All I see is hearses. Going to graveyard site and bury more coffin. Got with young boys wearing dresses and makeup. That comfortable in their own skin. This generation is lost. I'm teaching my young ones not to be brainwashed. And there's no hope in this youngster. Wanna be gangster. Raised up and in the broken family. So you got no choice to walk with my automatic weapon to survive in this hopeless world.
No, no change. Violence every day. What can I say? No, no change. Hard to do. His praise to make it through.
Trends.
that, you know, as a plus size woman, you're
Dre
doing it. And I'm
featuring
like,
Hood Baby.
but
How
why
did that
can't you
song
do it?
came about?
And she's like, well, mom was
Is
like, I'm
it
not pretty
really
enough. And
honestly like when
she's
when
very
our
pretty.
songs
And I was
come
like,
about, like
but you
we'll hear a
are.
beat
And she's like,
and we
but,
just
you
sit back
know,
and vibe to
I
it.
have this,
And when we was hearing it, like
body and
with
these
the way
stretch
the
marks.
beat
And
is
I'm
set
like,
up, you know what I'm
and?
saying, got the amazing
Or, you
Maroon
know,
5,
someone came up
you
to
know
me
what
at
I'm
a show
saying,
and like,
that
I could
like
never
Jagger.
do
So,
this. You know, I
that
had
song was real
surgery on my
smooth,
neck
and
and
I
I had a
could we
scar. And I'm
both
like,
consider
and?
ourselves smooth
I said, you
people,
know,
you know what I'm saying?
to
So
me,
we just add
scars show
a
what we
little sauce
survived.
to
They're a
it,
badge
you
of
know, and
honor.
just came out and brought a little vibe to it,
It's
honestly.
not a flaw.
You know,
It
just a
makes you
little turn
unique.
up
It
because
says,
I
hey,
know my
I did
first
this.
project
I
I came
accomplished this. I
more
lived
subtle,
through it
you
and
know,
I'm
I
better
came
for
more
it.
subtle for
So,
because it was around
you know,
February,
that's
Valentine's, you got the
what
love,
I
you got the
really
pain, people want
predominantly
to break us
love
around
to
that time
share with
frame as well
people.
too. So,
And
you know, this time
just
around
bring
with
that awareness
So like
because, yeah,
Jagger,
I'm, you know, I'm
Dre
plus size.
featuring
I'm
Hood Baby.
going out there.
How
I'm
did
doing
that
this
song
stuff.
came
You know,
about?
all eyes are on me
is
when
it
I'm
really
doing the
honestly
stuff.
like when
And,
our songs come
you
about,
know, I
like
still
we'll hear
struggle
a beat
sometimes. I remember going to
and we'll
one New
just
York
sit back and
Fashion Week.
vibe
I
to it.
had,
And you know, when
you
we was
know,
hearing it, like with the way
imposter
the beat is
syndrome. And I
set up,
told
you know
this
what I'm
girl
saying, got the
who's pretty
amazing
well known
Maroon
model, and I'm
5,
like,
you know what I'm
you know,
saying,
I
that
feel like
like
I don't
Jagger. So, you
belong
know, that
because you
song
have all
real
these
smooth
billboards
and I
and
could
either
we
there would
both
be